service. Give me just a moment, please. Can you all still see the share?
Yes.
Yeah,
All right, and it's the agenda, correct?
Correct.
yes.
All righty. Thank you. Madam Chair, it is 6:00 p.m. and we can start the Cable Commission meeting.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the June meeting of the Prince George's County Cable Television Commission. I am Cherie Gibson, the chair.
Festus Udejafor.
Kathleen Driver.
Thelma Newsome Summers.
Cynthia Miller.
We will follow the agenda that appears on the screen. The first order of business is the approval of the minutes from our May meeting. Commissioners, do you have any revisions or edits that you would like to see made to the minutes?
No changes.
No changes.
No changes.
Okay. Well, then we have a consensus that no changes are needed, and we will accept and approve the minutes as presented. We'll move next to the action items.
Madam Chair, there were no action items this month for the commission staff. However, there were action items for the Comcast representative, Ms. Tammy Watkins, where she offered to follow up on 2 of the outstanding complaints that was presented in the previous month's inquiry log.
Okay. We'll deal with those during her remarks a little later in the agenda.
Okay.
Hi, this is Tammy Watkins. I just joined. I apologize. I may have missed it if there was a question for me.
Thank you, Tammy. No, there wasn't a question. There was an action item that was for you to follow up with last month, and that was for the 2 outstanding tickets that remained open from the previous month.
Do you want me to speak to that now, or are we going to wait till we get to that part of the meeting?
Madam Chair.
Yeah, we can wait. We
Okay.
can wait. That's fine. I just wanted to acknowledge that, and we can certainly deal with it during your time to report. So let's move on to the monthly report.
Can you all see this, or should I make it a little bigger?
I can see it.
We could see it.
Okay, perfect. So for the month of May, there were 2 new tickets open for Comcast, 2 closed for Comcast, and now we have 3 outstanding for Comcast. There were also 2 open for Verizon, and those 2 were also closed in the same month for Verizon.
Okay. Any questions about the monthly report?
No.
Okay. All right, moving on to the Community Television of Prince George's County report.
Good evening, everybody, I'm sorry. If you have any questions, happy to entertain them. I will say that after this long COVID interruption, we just finished our first set of classes with students after that whole affair. So it's kind of moving on.
Thank you, Mr. Rary. Any questions from the commission on the report as presented?
No questions. Glad to hear the classes have resumed.
Yeah, that's great news. All right, thank you, Mr. Berry. Now we'll move on to public comments. If we have anyone from the public registered to address the commission. I didn't see any.
No, at this time, Madam Chair, it does not look like we have any public participants in today's Cable Commission meeting.
Okay. We'll check back before we adjourn the meeting. Let's move now to the Comcast report. I think we have both of our reps on tonight.
Yes.
The only thing that I will add for the report, and I don't see the list that was up, but the two outstanding complaints regarding the damaged pedestals, we've inspected and made repair. A couple of the pedestals are Verizon pedestals, and once I get those locations confirmed, I will send those over to Verizon. But I know the
Okay.
two pedestals, Comcast did make repairs. I believe it's the 2468 and the 2469.
Those two, okay. All right, so those still need to be resolved, but it sounds like you're in process of getting those resolved.
And I will take any other questions from the commission at this time.
All right, thank you for the update on those outstanding action items. Are there any questions from the commission for Ms. Watkins? All right, hearing none, we'll ask if Ms. Anderson, Verizon, if you have any report or update for us this evening?
I didn't have anything, but the two Verizon items have been resolved, which is always good. And as Ms. Watkins said, if she'll be sending over the other two pedestal issues, which obviously we'll take care of as soon as possible. The only other thing I was going to mention was that early in June, Verizon, along with all the other cable providers, I've told the commission, as has Tammy, that we both offer low-cost internet. Everybody's concern was what was going to happen at the end of the federal ACP program, the Affordable Care pricing. But both Verizon and Comcast have announced that they're going to be keeping their low-cost internet through the end of the year. So for us, it's called the Verizon Forward program. I think that Comcast is Internet Essentials, but we're going to definitely keep that program going through the end of the year. So because of the need.
Thank you, Louise. Yes, the Comcast equivalent is the Comcast Internet Essentials. And yes, I mean our commitment to low cost, affordable internet is I guess indefinite is the word that I'm looking for. So through the rest of the year and beyond. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ms.
Absolutely.
Anderson. Can you, how are you promoting that to the public, to your customers, just to the community? If folks are feeling like it's going to end, are you doing any kind of marketing or promotion to let people know that it's going to continue through the year?
Well, I don't probably. I mean, Verizon and Comcast have been widely promoting this because it's available to people, to so many broad groups of people. So kids who get subsidized lunches and the flyers probably don't have an end date. So in other words,
Okay.
it's, they never had an end date. I think that there was a lot of communication before the federal program ended at the end of April. But Verizon's materials, I don't think ever had a date in them, so they're just ongoing, as Tammy said for her program. So,
and certainly, and I think Louise would agree, we have opportunities with back to school coming up in August
Absolutely.
to support a lot of events where we'll be doing a lot of outreach.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Great. Great. Thank you. That was my only question. Any other questions for Ms. Anderson and Verizon? Okay. None. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Anderson. We'll move on to commissioners' comments. Commissioners, do you have any comments or anything that you would like to share this evening?
No comment.
No
No
comment.
comment.
No comment.
All right. Well, we'll check one more time to see if any members of the public have joined us to give them an opportunity to address the commission. I'm not seeing any. We'll just ask staff to confirm that.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I do not see anyone in the waiting room
Excellent.
and do
Thank
not
you for-
recognize any public participants.
Okay. All right. Well, then we will just adjourn. I don't see the date of our July meeting, but I could look it up pretty quickly.
It's the 26th.
26th. Okay,
Yes.
so our next meeting will be July 26th. And if there's no other business, we'll stand adjourned. Wish everybody a happy and safe summer.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Thank you for joining.
Have a good one.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good
All
night.
righty.